Hello and welcome to AI Adventure Lab. This is the behind the scenes um, generation of the My Oh My AI channel, which is a channel where we use AI to generate and illustrate stories that are conceived of by children. And this is going to be story 2. I'm kind of taking a break at the moment, struggling with ChatGPT for illustrations. And so what I'm going to do today is start a new story. And then from there, I will be using a different AI, which will be Midjourney. I'll be doing that for the first time. But for today, we're just going to work through some story concepts. And I have a special guest, my daughter, Livia Fair. And she is our concept genius. And she has her own channel where she does Minecraft
and unboxing
and stuff. That's right. And so that's what we're gonna do. So let's get started. So I'm gonna bring up the chat. 1 second. Here we go. All right. Can you see?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's showing you Rudolph. Today is Christmas Eve, 2024. And Livia did an unboxing of her one Christmas Eve gift earlier today. Okay, so now to business. Now we're going to start out just brainstorming some concepts. So Livia, why don't you start talking and I will try to record.
Is my mic mute?
No, your mic is fine.
Hello. I thought my mic was mute. That's why it was so quiet.
You're using the same mic as me. That's why it says muted, but you're not muted. So you're actually talking into the same microphone that I am.
Hello.
You don't have to get that close. Sit down. You might want to come a little closer. Can you get a little closer? All right. There we go. Okay. So let's start out with your story concept. What's the first thing?
I want something with a frog.
Something with
a frog and a potato.
And a potato. That sounds great. All right. So what's the frog's name?
Bob.
Frog's name is Bob. And what about the potato? Is that a living creature or is that just something he's going to use?
Something he's going to use. And it's a grappler. The potato is also a grappler.
So the potato, what is a grappler?
It's like something to get from one place to another, a teleporter.
So the potato is a teleporter.
A teleport.
So what do you mean by grappler?
At first I thought it would be like you were able to swing from place to place, but
you mean like a grappling hook where you use the potato to swing?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do that or okay, so the potato is a grappler and it's also a teleporter?
Teleporter, yeah.
Teleporter. All right. Now let's come up with some story concepts around
and that. They go through dimensions, and one dimension is full of dragons.
Okay, so let's have 4 dimensions. So the first dimension is dragons.
Dragon.
And what do they do in the dragon world? What is the
Once they make
What's the purpose of going to dragon world? What are they going to do there?
So you can get dragon weapons. You can get dragon skulls for potions, and if you want you can get a pet dragon.
To get dragon potions, what do dragon potions do?
They help you put dragon wings up.
To give you dragon wings.
And you can get a dragon pet.
And get a dragon pet. And what else? What is
second dimension?
What are they trying to achieve when they're there?
They're trying to achieve to get the golden medal in the dragon race.
Get the gold medal in the dragon race? Does that mean like they ride a dragon or
Yeah, they ride a dragon.
So ride a dragon. So the frog rides a dragon.
First guy.
Be careful with the desk. It's very unstable.
If it wasn't, I would be going all over the place.
Okay, so that's the first one. And who's with the frog? So the frog's name is Bob, but he only has a potato, which is a tool. Maybe he wants a friend to go with.
Yeah.
What's his friend's name?
I'm sick right now. Sorry.
So does Frog have a friend?
I want a duck. Rubber
duck?
ducky. A rubber ducky that has came to life.
A rubber duck who came to life. Okay. And what is the rubber duck's name?
Give me a second.
It's okay.
Quacky.
Quacky? Okay.
Quacky.
Quacky
Quacky
is the name. And they go use the potato teleporter to go to the dragon world, and then they compete in the dragon race.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what's the second world?
The second world is potato world, where everything is potato mush or anything made of potatoes.
So where everything is made of potatoes?
Yeah.
Okay. And what is the purpose for being in this world?
Food. They're food source.
So they're going to eat potatoes? Yeah. So what is there any sort of something they need to achieve in this world, or?
Yes. They need to achieve the potato planting contest.
Okay, there is a potato planting contest, and what is how do you win the potato planting contest? What is the
whoever takes care of your potato the best wins.
So is that measured by size of potato?
Size of potato and how often you water and how often you water it and put new soil in.
So whoever has the biggest potato and how much care you put into it
gets the gold medal.
Okay, so this is all about gold medals. All right, what's the third world?
And the third world is. You want to make this one up?
I can maybe. I'm kind of hoping you have a
I don't really
concept.
Wait, book. It's a giant library that goes on forever.
Giant library
that goes on forever.
That goes on forever.
And once you read.
And what's the purpose of this world?
You need to help everybody in the place in the library, which is not a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's the main place where all of them are.
Yeah.
And that you need to help everybody find their books if they are short or too tall to crouch down.
So find a book. You need to get everyone that's in the library their book, even off a shelf or
off a shelf, and if they are hiding some places.
So the books are hiding?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes the books are hiding. Why would they be hiding?
Because they aren't used that much. So the people that work there.
Are the books alive?
No, it's just the people that work there, since they don't get used that much, they just make it their own stash.
So they're down in the stacks.
So they just put them places to read later.
Okay. And is there any sort of achievement they need to accomplish besides just finding books and being librarians? Is there anything?
No, that's not the librarians. You're stuck there forever until you help everybody in the library.
So you need to help. How many people are in the library?
About 8. No, does it make it better? Maybe 10 if you want.
Okay, so that's 10 people. And they all have their own book request and you have to find it?
Yeah.
Or do you need to help them find the perfect book even if they don't know what that is?
The book they want to find.
So they already know which book they want, they just can't find it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can't find their book. Okay. All right. Now the fourth world, the final one.
is
which is the final
the cat world.
The cat world, of course. Of course there's a cat world.
Yeah.
And what are they going to do in the cat world?
Whoever gets the best looking cat wins a gold medal.
So it's a cat show?
Yeah.
So this is a cat show. Do they even have a cat? How are they going to win a cat show if they don't have a cat?
First, they need to go to the local cat adoption center.
All right, so need to adopt a cat and then attend a cat show. And how do they win the cat show? Is it
whoever
pretty cat or
pretty cat and well taken care of cat?
So they're judged on
pretty and well taken care of.
Pretty cat. And what are the parameters of a pretty cat?
Not long eyelashes, just nice fur, nice attitude,
fur,
beautiful eyes.
Eyes. Fur, attitude, eyes. And
no, not attitude eyes.
Oh, fur and attitude and eyes.
No, not attitude. They have to have no attitude.
Oh.
It's just good.
Just be good? So
yeah,
they're judged on their fur and their eyes, and what else are they judged on?
How they act.
How they act?
Yeah. Actually, no. No. By the way, these cats are sentient. They know stuff.
The cats are sentient?
Yeah, they can talk. They can talk, but they also can talk cat language. That's what I'm thinking.
Cats are sentient and can talk with people and use their own language?
Yeah.
Okay, and then so then once they've been judged, they need to win the cat show?
Yeah.
And what happens if they don't win the cat show?
They get no medal and they get kicked out.
Kicked out of the world?
No, they can't come back to the cat show.
They can't ever come back to the cat show?
Yeah.
If they don't win?
Yeah.
So everyone that doesn't win is
No,
kicked
only
out?
the last one. The very, very last one. The very, very last one that wasn't even taken care of. Okay?
I'm not sure I understand how.
So the last one in the rating. So if it goes from 1 to number 5, and the number 5 gets kicked out.
Oh, you mean like the elimination from the game, from the contest?
Yeah, but they still get to sit there and watch.
Okay. So it's just for this particular contest. They can come back later.
Yeah, they can come back later.
The next contest.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. So
so
it's an elimination type of game or contest.
Yeah.
Okay, and then when they return home, what are they going to discuss when they come back?
They discuss they have done a long day of work and it's time to eat, but they figure out in their food they accidentally bring back one of the cat while they were eating some of their food. They accidentally bring back some of their cats.
Okay, so while they're having dinner, they realize that they've taken some cats with them?
Yeah, that followed them.
And why would that be bad?
Because they're space cats.
Space cats?
Yeah.
And they find out some of the space cats came back?
Yeah.
Okay, and so why is this a good or a bad thing that the space cats came back?
Because they have parents. They need to hide them. They have friends coming over and they have some people near them. Their parents too. They need to hide their space cats.
From their parents?
Yeah, and stuff.
Oh, so that why would they need to hide the space cats from their parents? Not
because it's basically just because they haven't adopted those space cats, those other space cats.
I am not getting it. Okay. Let me work this out in my head so I understand. All right. Okay. So they come back and they're having dinner and they're talking about their adventures, and then they realize that some space cats have followed them, right?
And that's bad.
And they need to hide them because
people might see them.
People might see the space cats. What happens if you see a space cat?
It's their own little secret that they can time travel. Their own little secret that they can go through different worlds.
They don't want everybody to know that they have the power to travel through the dimensions.
Yeah.
And so if the people see the space cats, they'll know that something's weird and that they might have to investigate it and then discover the secret of travel.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I get it now.
And they might use it until they can't use it anymore.
So need to hide them to make sure no one
that they can
knows they can time travel.
Time travel. That's what I think it would be like. Waving it.
Okay. I think we've got the concepts.
Yep.
Anything you want to end the story with?
But the next day, the space cats have already went home. They have revealed.
So the space cats go home on their own.
The next day.
Okay. So is there any sort of concept or moral or some sort of message you want to end the whole thing on? Like some sort of wrapping up message?
Oh, yeah. But at the end of the day, it's just a teleporter.
Okay. So at the end of the day, the potato is just a teleporter? Or
yeah.
I don't think I understand that. Why is that? We already know it's a teleporter. Why is that something we need?
Yeah, because when you wrap up, you just say something that they already know. In case they forgot.
Okay. So we're just going to wrap up with statements of things we already know?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the end of the day, the potato is just a transporter. The end.
I have no idea how I'm going to generate these images, but
the end.
The end. All right, so there we have the concepts for the next story. We have 4 chapters, possibly 5 or 6. We have a beginning, 4 dimensions, and a wrap up at dinner. And so in the next broadcast, we will be creating. Yes,
it said on my screen. What happened next with the frog?
So what do you want to have happen to the frog next?
Just said on
I thought your frog's name was Mr. Crokinson or something.
Yeah, I got a different one named Mr. Crokinson, but I got another one named Bob.
Okay, so does Mr. Crokinson come along?
You want me to go get Bob? I can go grab him.
Why don't you go get Mr. Crokinson and Bob?
Okay, let me grab Bob.
Okay, we're gonna meet Bob and Mr. Crokinson. So we'll just wait for that to come back. And in the meantime, in the next broadcast, I'll be taking these 6 chapters. So we have the beginning, the 4 dimensions, and then the wrap up. And I'll be creating these as stories with ChatGPT in the next broadcast. And then after that, we'll start the fun with Midjourney, and I'll figure out how to use that in order to illustrate this world. And I don't know if she's going to make it back with Mr. Crokinson. Let's see, move this back. And there seems to be some issues finding Bob, probably because the room is a complete and utter disaster. Here we go. Here we go. All right, let's go side by side here. Okay.
This is Bob.
Okay, that's Bob.
This is Mr. Crokinson.
And that's Mr. Crokinson. Are they
Yeah.
friends, Bob and Mr. Crokinson?
Yeah,
Is Mr. Crokinson going to be in the story at all, or is he not? He's going to sit this one out.
he's gonna sit this one out. The next one he will.
Okay, Mr. Crokinson will have his own story.
Bob likes sitting on Mr. Crokinson, by the way,
Oh yeah, of course he
since
does.
Bob is smaller.
Yeah, Bob is smaller. So Bob's like a poison dart frog, and Mr. Crokinson is a
Tree frog.
It's a tree frog. All right. So with that, we'll say goodbye,
Bye. See you next time.
and I will come back and flesh this out with chat.
Bye.
Bye.
Mr. Crokinson says bye. This guy says bye.
And